Hi, everybody. This is your last assignment for World Studies 1. Congratulations, you've almost made it all the way through a whole semester with me. The last assignment is also an assessment, which means it's a test. This test will weigh more than the other assignments. So it's very important that you take this assessment seriously because could drastically affect your grade. So the research we're doing is very similar to what we did last week, except this week the topic is Roanoke, the lost colony. The issue is roughly 120 men, women, and children from England attempted to establish a colony on the remote island of Roanoke in 1587. Then they vanished. Your question will be, did the colonists simply move away from Roanoke and intermarry with a local Indian tribe? Or were the colonists instead massacred by local Indians? So the first day is very much like last week. You've got a timeline here, and if we click on this link, it'll take us there. Remember, you can read it yourself, or you can have it read to you using the Read Aloud button at the top. Now, if it comes up and says to log in, you just close out this tab and come in again. If you are using Canvas, you should not have to log in to your info base. My computer's just running very slow today. Okay, so here's your timeline. Remember, you can have it read aloud to you. Go down here, read all this. When you're done, you go back to the assignment. Then you go to the background information. So if we click on the background information, it's going to take us here. And while we're waiting for it to load, the info base will also have a table of contents on the right-hand side. Remember from last week, you were just going to click on background and it will take you right there. Here we go. Okay, so here's the background. Click it. And here we are. And you would read this. Then we come back to the assignment, and there's a video here. It's about 10 minutes long. It tells you the story of Roanoke. So you'd watch that, and then you're done with this day. However, if I were you, I would definitely move on if you have the time. So day 2, you're going to read the argument case 4, the case that the colonists survived. You're going to summarize that in 3 to 5 sentences or bulleted points and type them in here, but don't forget you have a question. And when I graded some of these from last week, some people forgot to answer the question. Well, that's 5 points. So you want to remember to answer the question. So I'm going to click back up here. And I'm going to go for case 4, where it's going to take me here. Now, let me show you something else. This is a little trick. You also have the cases for and against here. So arguments that they survived or arguments that they killed. If you did a little cheat, you could read this instead of the whole thing, because this is kind of a summary, instead of reading the whole case for and the whole case against. So let's go back to the assignment. Then you're going to summarize, like I said, and ask a question. Day 3, you're going to read the case that the colonists died. Summarize it in 3 to 5 sentences or bulleted points. Write your question. Day 4, you're going to read the conclusion. It's a 400-year-old mystery. Remember, you just go here and hit conclusion, and it'll take you right there. There it is. You'll summarize that in 3 to 5 sentences or bulleted points, and you'll write your question. The last day, you're going to answer the argumentative right. Did the colonists simply move away from Roanoke and intermarry with a local Indian tribe, or were the colonists instead massacred by local Indians? What do you believe and why do you believe it? It's very important that you explain yourself. Here's the grading scale. Each day is 10 points for a total of 50. And if you get 50 points, you get a 4. So there you go. Good luck to you. Be sure to turn this in. I want you all to pass.